Hey, what's going on, tribe? It's Red again, just hitting you guys up with another video. Um, I've called this video Sunshine and Roses because it ain't all sunshine and roses, guys. If you know what a dark night of the soul is, listen, it ain't as it's not fun. It's not fun at all. And people think spirituality is all sunshine and roses when it really isn't, guys. But if you're new to my channel, welcome. Um, so let me just send you guys some blessings to start off with. So 1 second, bear with me, guys. Send you blessings, healing, health, abundance, unity, love, all of that good stuff, you know. Do myself as well. Alright, so let's just get into the jump anyway. As you can see, I'm being a pagan right now, wearing the other side's colours because I'm trying to work on my throat chakra, because my throat chakra is a bit of a mess right now. So yeah, anyway, alright, so let's get to the jump. So, the dark night of the soul isn't all sunshine and roses. People think spirituality is all hippie, love and light and all this. But listen, once you jump down the rabbit hole, listen, it is pain. It is sheer pain. But you will get through it. It's not as, it is painful, but the other side, once you get through the dark night of the soul, it is bliss, should I say. Alright. So it's not all sunshine and roses, yeah. For me, yeah, it was just sheer pain. And obviously a dark night of the soul basically is you waking up, basically. So it's breaking down, should I say, maybe your breaks down your ego, and it forces you to wake up, should I say, yeah. So yeah, it's painful. So for me, it gave me a whole life review, should I say. Yeah, whole life review, all my past trauma, my abandonment issues, my addictions, and just the way how my ego just created itself to be through my life experience or whatever. So yeah, it brought all my traumas to the surface for me to review and shit. And so all of that is going on, and then obviously had my my breakup with my kid's mum actually was what triggered my spiritual awakening. I was already spiritual from a young age anyway, because I've never feared death, and I've always been interested in the other realms, should I say. Like I haven't had the fear of dying, but I've always been interested by the other side. So I've always been spiritual, should I say. And yeah, so that brought up everything to the surface for me all in one go, which was very painful, very painful. Especially dealing with my abandonment issues and my rejection issues. Yeah, it was very painful, but my ego is very big and is very solid, so my ego can take a lot, and my pain threshold is very high. Like, I can withstand a lot. So all of that crammed into one basically was a lot, and it pushed me emotionally, mentally to the edge, yeah. To my threshold. So that basically broke me down, should I say. That just basically shattered me, and that which kind of pushed me to my limits, should I say, which made me suicidal, which made me attempt or whatever. But not everyone's dark night of the soul is going to be like that. Mine was just like that because the way my ego took it, and it doesn't mean yours is going to be like that, guys. So then yeah, after I come out of that, should I say, having a dark night of the soul is basically having an ego death. So after coming out of all of that shit, the dark night of the soul, yeah, I wasn't the same. Yeah, part of me actually died during that. So a part of the ego died. I don't know, maybe might have been some pride. Yeah, pride, a bit of the pride definitely died a bit, because my pride, yeah, wouldn't let me do, yeah, my pride was just mad. And yeah, so a bit of pride died, some of the pride, and me being stubborn, that died a bit. I'm still stubborn now, don't get me wrong, comes up now and again, but the majority of it did perish during the dark night of the dark night of the soul. So you do have an ego death, which is a good thing, because yeah, the ego likes to keep us stuck in certain patterns that no longer serves us. So it does force you to wake up and review things. So yeah, it is part of having an ego death, should I say? And I might do a video on ego death as well. But yeah, after I come out through the dark night of the soul, yeah, I just saw life differently. Like colors, like I'd be walking down the road and like signs, plants, fucking things that are colorful would, or lights would just like bright, like just like amazing. So it's like whoa. I was like what? So it's like whoa, and then what's it called? Yeah, I learnt to. I was more appreciative, like, and more grateful for life. Should I say, man? Like being able to walk in a park, and see the moon and the sun and shit and the stars. It was just like whoa, like yeah, it's amazing. And like I was saying, I was more appreciative. Like before, I would see a plant and think, oh yes, plant or it's grass. But now I could walk past it and was like, whoa, like it's life. Like I felt connected to it. Like I felt more oneness with everything. Should I say? Yeah. So I was more appreciative of life, colors and plants. Like I was connect. I feel just connect after the dark night of the soul. I feel more connected to everything. Should I say? But you can have it comes in waves. Sometimes you can have a really dark night of the soul, and then a few months later you might have another little one, not as bad as the first one. The first one's always the hardest, the roughest, and then you go dip in and out of it to kind of check yourself, should I say. That's what happens for me. It still happens now, but it's not as dark as that, should I say. And then, like I said, I was more appreciative, and I become more aware of myself and surroundings and things that I was doing, should I say. So I become more aware of my bad habits, should I say, my triggers, and being more aware of my body and my health. Because listen, God knows, this vessel has took a beating over the years. On God, this vessel has had it rough. I swear, Dan. Like yeah, man, man, gotta show love to God because man's had man protected all the way, and this vessel has took a beat. I've abused this vessel. Not even gonna lie. So that's why man try. God knows I tried to fucking take care of the vessel now, but yeah, this vessel has been through a lot. But yeah, it's been through a lot. Yeah, so that, and then yeah, so that happened in my spiritual awakening happened in 2015, should I say. And then after that, it kind of, because the barriers broke down, I just needed to explore. Like I needed to travel, I needed to see the world, and I'd done quite a bit of traveling before all this shit kicked off. But yeah, the way, like, been Egypt, Canada, fucking Iceland, Barbados, Grenada, fucking France, Ireland. Yeah, I've been about. As soon as I had my spiritual awakening, I needed to travel, and traveling opens up your mind so much more. So that traveling just adds into your spiritual growth, should I say, man. It's amazing. Like just the way people live in what's it called? Egypt. Like I was walking down the road and I saw this little kid, must have been about 12 or whatever, and he was like, oh, do you want me to clean your shoes? And I was like, bro, you can have my shoes. Like I'm going home tomorrow. I had slippers in my bag, so I took my shoes off and give them to him, and he was just like, he just couldn't comprehend what was going on. And I was like, yeah, take them, like have them in it. You don't need to clean, man. I give them to you in it. So yeah, traveling was a must for me, and yeah, my intuition came more on point. Like my intuition fully came online. Like I could feel things, and I had this inner knowing. Like I always knew shit anyway, but like as soon as I had the dark night of the soul, listen, yeah, my intuition was just on point. Like I could see shit and feel shit and know shit without people telling me shit, should I say. And just think the way things, I could feel, like I could walk down the road and I could feel like that, I don't know, this sounds so weird, like that plant ain't doing too good, or some shit like that. It's so weird, it's strange. Or like that dog ain't happy with its owner or some shit. I could just like, when I say I'm connected in it. So yeah, I could feel everything. And then after the Dark Night of the Soul, the synchronicities were off the chain. Like since the 21st of December, like yeah, they've been off the chain anyway, yeah, or gotten way worse, not worse, but become more, should I say? Um, but up like when after 2005, 2015, the like I used to get synchronicities and angel numbers, but I didn't understand what they were until I started diving more down the rabbit hole and started to find out, yeah, your angels are trying to send you messages and your guides and all this and that. So that started happening more and more. And one second, bear with me, guys. Um, yeah, more and more. So that was pretty cool. So I started diving more deep, started reading more books about spirituality, doing courses, Reiki, crystal healing, oracle card readings, trying to learn the tarot. Once you jump down the rabbit hole, my life path number is 7, so I am hungry for knowledge. So I have to, yeah, once I'm on something, I've got to get as much info as I can on that certain subject. So spirituality, I've been diving hella deep, hella deep, and doing hella work, raw. Yeah, so after the like I said, I've always been interested with the other side dying or whatever, and after the Dark Night of the Soul, I was more aware of the the spirit world and the other realms, should I say? Like when I can feel my angels, when my angels are near me, like I get this like tingling sensation or like it's like a shiver in it. But it's not like a bad shiver, it's like a comfort kind of shiver. It's so strange. So that came online, which was quite new to me because it's like you could be having a shit time and you could just ask if you are struggling with anything, ask your angels for help, protection, and guidance, and you will get it. Because like sometimes I've been in some feeling bad, like lonely or just hopeless or whatever, and I ask them, give man some little support, some comfort, and that, and it comes. Man will feel the warmth and that. But like I was saying, being aware of the spirit realm. So I was like, oh yeah, obviously I've bit like the bridge is there. So how do I connect? How can I link the bridges together, like the physical world and the spirit realm? And that's where psychedelics come in. They bridge the worlds together. It's like yeah. I'm not trying to say yeah, go and do drugs, guys. But psychedelics bridge both worlds together, both realms. And yeah, like I was saying about yeah, I still have bad days and bad stuff still happens. Like it being spiritual ain't all sunshine and roses, like I keep saying, but I'm more self-aware and I know my triggers. So if I'm having a bad day, I can just humble myself and say, yeah, cool, man, you're having a bad day, that's okay, that's totally fine. You know. And oh yeah, another thing, more my psychic abilities came online, like being able to channel clearer. Because I always wanted, when I was going through the Dark Night of the Soul, I was like, oh yeah, I was looking for help, like out externally instead of internally. So I was like trying to do bare stuff, looking at tarot readings, looking up psychics, this and that. Cause I was like, yeah, what the fuck is going on? My mind's splitting, I'm breaking down, like I'm fucked, like I'm on my knees, like help. And then all along, like man knew, like really and truly, man was psychic anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, the ability's heightened, and now I can channel fucking yeah. My channeling is getting on point in it. So if you see you can check out my readings and stuff, and yeah. So yeah, after the Dark Night of the Soul, all the my psychic ability, not all of them, but yeah, my psychic powers heightened, some of them. And when you start doing Reiki and working on your chakra systems, you unlock more of your superpowers, should I say, man. So that's pretty amazing. And like I was saying, if you're experiencing a dark night of the soul, a good thing to do is just do nothing. And I'm going to drop the video of, because I've done a video of just do nothing, in the drop down bar, because you're basically shedding your old self and becoming your new self, your higher self, should I say, having a dark night of the soul. So what you're basically doing is you're integrating your dark and light, your masculine and feminine energies, and basically the ups and downs, left and right, and you're combining it all to become whole. Because you can't, people think, oh yeah, spirituality, this and that, but you need to combine the dark light, the masculine and feminine energies to become whole. People think, oh yeah, it's all this and this, and like, I'm a masculine, but I've got, like, I jump in and out of masculine and feminine energy, if you get me. So yeah, there's that. And yeah, after the dark night of the soul, man, the inner peace and happiness, it does come. Like, I've been to hell and back, man, and it is fully worth it. Because when man has good days, man appreciate the good days. Like, these times, like, man appreciates little things now. Like, the ego would want materialistic things, Gucci this, and man wants that big chain. Like, man's had it all in it. Like, I've had it in it. Trust. Like, if you know me, man's had it in it. If I want it, I don't follow crowd in it. If I want something, I'm gonna get it. If you know, man, in it. But yeah, man, don't even need none of that these days. Man appreciates fucking watering my plants, gardening, and going for a nice stroll in the park. That's where I'm at now, and there is fucking content. Yeah, when you become more, when you merge with your higher self and be coming from more of your soul than your ego, yeah, life is totally different, but it's totally worth it, man. And a lot of people are going to be having a dark night of the soul right about now anyway. So I thought, yeah, let me just hit you guys up with a video just to kind of help guide you on your way, because that's one of my missions, to be a guide and help others on their path. But yeah, if you like the video, guys, you know, like, share, subscribe, hit that little bell or whatever the shit is, and there we go, they're starting. And yeah, when I get some more insight to do videos to help you guys out, I'll hit you guys up with another video. But you know how we do. Peace, love and light, guys. Stay tuned.